my channel, welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing episode 22, I think, of Darling in the Franxx. Wow, I forget already. This episode was interesting. There's a lot that I feel about this show right now, and a lot of it is like mixed feelings, because I'm like, I really do want to like this show, and I want to see this show succeed just because I feel like I loved it so much at certain points, and so many points just really hit me hard that I want to see this show succeed, but I feel like for many it's kind of flopping. But anyways, let's just talk about this episode first and just review it a bit. So in this episode, we kind of see what happens after the whole battle. We do see that Zero Two is alive, but huge shock, her mind is actually still in the Strelitzia, which actually went up into space along with a bunch of other of the Klaxosaurs. So there's like some sort of space battle happening between Verm and the Klaxosaurs, and also Zero Two. So right now on Earth, it's just like her lifeless body that seems to also be taking damage as well. Whenever the Strelitzia takes damage, it seems her body as well is taking damage. We also have the confirmation that Kokoro is a prego-ego, and it's really interesting to see because we do see that Mitsuru obviously has feelings and he feels as though he should be there for her, but he seems to be struggling with that because I guess he hasn't really completely gained back all his memories, but he has the feelings as though he should be there for her. So I really do hope that he somehow breaks through the wall, that she does as well, and then they could just get back together. Also, still confused about how old she is. Like, I honestly think these kids are like 12 and just having a baby, so slightly just uncomfortable about that whole situation, but you know, whatever, I guess. As well with the whole they're like left alone on Earth by Papa, they have to struggle to survive, and it seems as though the Earth is no longer fertile. They can't really grow anything on the Earth, but they find a savior in the place that they were staying in before. Apparently that place does have the possibility to grow plants and vegetables and all that jazz. So they're gonna go and try to grow some food there, because at this rate they're going to lose all their resources, all their food in the next year. So they gotta do some quick thinking if they want to survive. As well, we do see that Ikuno does have the white hair like we saw last episode, but it doesn't really seem to be touched upon. No one has said anything about it, so it's kind of just there. So that's a thing, I guess. But I guess overall this episode was really setting up to the whole battle in space with Verm. We also see the Nines, who apparently are struggling hardcore. It seems that they need to be maintained, I guess, different from Zero Two. Zero Two, I guess, needs to also be maintained and stuff, but she seems to be fine. I guess the Nines are more fragile, but we do see that the Nines also end up joining the battle in space because Hiro decides he needs to go to space because he has to save Zero Two, and as well there's a lot of conflict within the group about this. Like, how could you do this, blah 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 blah, but ultimately they decide to go with Hiro as well. Kokoro and Mitsuru stay back because obviously Kokoro is pregnant. Mitsuru, I guess, wants to be there for her. So overall, altogether, it's Hiro, the gang, plus some of the Nines who I guess have survived, because it's not all of them that are there, and they're going to go into space to battle Verm. As well, we have Nana back, which is cool because I love Nana. I don't know why, I just think she's cool. So Nana's back. She seems to be there to help the kids, to provide emotional support, just to be there for them. And it seems that Dr. Franxx did have some sort of backup plan, I guess, for when he died. But overall, this episode is just a lead up, and I really don't know where they're going with this show. How are they going to battle in space? I don't know. Can the Franxx even battle in space? I don't know, but they're gonna go do that, I guess. A lot of people seem to be dropping the show, or just seem to be really sad or upset or frustrated or just very disappointed with the way that the show is progressing. It did have a huge climax at like episode 15 or something, and then for the past almost 10 episodes, not quite that many, but for the past decent amount of episodes, it's kind of been like meh, bleh, and a lot of just like info dumps and just like random surprises. Not necessarily random, because there was hints for some of the things like Verm being aliens and stuff like that. But overall, I do feel like a lot of people are kind of sad with the way that the show ended up being. But as for me, I am still totally here for the show. I just really want to see Hiro too. I just really want to see Hiro and Zero Two make it through this. I want to see these kids make it through this. I just want to see them be happy and just able to live out their lives, and I just want to see this show through to the end because I did have a lot of good feelings with this show, so I really do hope that it has a good ending. At least, is it going to be season 2 IDK? I should probably think of figuring that out beforehand. But yes, overall, that's the end of my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are all amazing, wonderful people, and yeah, I make a bunch of videos a weekend. Bye!